That tragic incident in Florida has officials stressing the importance of knowing what to do if you're caught in a rip current. Stormtracker 16 meteorologist Jeremy Lewan breaks down the best practices to keep you safe this summer.
There's nothing like the beach. It's a great place to swim and play, but it's also a great place to learn. I recently joined meteorologists from around the country at a conference in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Many of us took part in a short course called Blue IQ, taught by ocean and coastal safety expert Bruckner Chase. After nearly drowning as a child, he's made it his mission to teach others how to raise their Blue IQ and stay safe at the beach.
If you know how to swim because you learned to swim in a pool, and now you're in an ocean like we saw today with 20-mile-an-hour winds and 3-foot surf, that swimming experience in the pool is not going to translate. And it's really easy to get into situations that are literally and figuratively above your head.
Number one,
ideally you're going to swim in front of a lifeguard.
And Bruckner suggests you talk to that lifeguard or a surfer to gain insights on beach conditions, since every coastline is different. Third, observe and respect the ocean. Check online for coastal warnings issued by the National Weather Service and keep an eye on the forecast for brewing storms.
If you're having a hard time even seeing a buoy or a marker out in the water, or if you see white caps on the water, that means it's really pretty churned up.
Fourth, be on alert for all kinds of currents. It is especially important to avoid inlets, which often have strong and dangerous currents.
The ideal thing is to always swim perpendicular to a current, so you're not fighting the current.
Some telltale signs of rip currents are discolorations in the water, or areas where waves aren't seeming to break. Then there's also
a long beach current or a cross beach current is something that runs parallel to the shore. So whereas a rip current is moving perpendicular out to sea.
Identify your beach location by shape and color. When you decide to go in, don't try to find your beach umbrella or towel among the hundreds of others from the ocean. Orient yourself using large landmarks, easily identifiable from a distance. Bruckner taught us entering the ocean sideways increases our stability in the sand and our ability to break waves' energy more effectively. Once about waist deep, it's best to get out beyond the surf by diving under the waves, not over them. It's always calm underneath the waves. Finally,
but if you're in trouble, the number one thing you want to do is relax. Try to signal to someone on shore, and the time that you can stay calm and stay afloat, it gives professional rescuers or EMS support time to come to you. You can reduce the risk of those things happening if you go aware and you recognize conditions and also recognize when it might be time to spend that day on the sand.
Jeremy Lewan, Newswatch 16.